right? So you can see how these events are following, events, right? Instead of preoccupying, event date classes and everything, they are smoothly following, yes, one another. So the placement is very, very proper. The Lauda is scheduled for 14th of December by Hussein Dada. And then this is another major event. We've seen how Hussein Dada has worked so hard, to be honest, over the years. And then he has a greater challenge. Hussein, 4 years in a row, every year he will drop an album for Gambians. That's something commendable, right? And we've seen the collabo. I frame it, even though somebody said that I'm biased. I said, this is the greatest collabo ever. After the Smiling Coast reading by MJ, the late MJ, RIP. That is the Avengers, where Hussein Dada featured major prominent uprising stars in the Gambia, right, including Acidic. You've seen the melodic hip of that kid, right, how he handled the chorus and the crazy bars of all the, uprising thespians Hussein has featured in that song. Great concept, right? And then I wrote this. I said, for the fact that Hussein, right, has brought up more than 10 thespians, young thespians, he's cementing a greater relationship. That is to say, Hussein Dada is all about peace and tranquility. That's one thing that is key. Now, we, maintain peace. How we structure industry of all inclusive, despite our distinctions, our level distinctions, so to speak. Hussein has brought together all these uprising stars on one joint. Nice song. And then I said the collabo had also made me to reach of talented thespians in the Gambia, young thespians ever seen anywhere, right? Likes of Mike C before, somebody who did great, right, on that collabo. AB Styles, yes, right? But a lot of them, the collabo, made me to see a lot of them. I mean, my first time seeing a lot of them, so to speak, right, was in the collabo. And I asked, I asked this, I'm like, yo, where were these artists? I've never seen some of them perform at anywhere. Maybe I've not been attending all these events though, but I feel we should be so much supportive to every thespian. Now here comes the baddest domain ideology, the philosophy, that is to be there for all thespians. We should not be selective between artists, particularly the uprising ones. Like I said, the major ones have the level that they have. Our duty as legendary icons, the young ones that are coming up, right? At Hussein Dada is doing, for the fact that experience, so that investors can see them, business consultants can see them, and then, higher hopes, interest in working with them or building them to be greater stars, right? So Avengers is a great song. No wonder it's all over, right? And then I think this is one song that would make most people not to miss Hussein Dada's event come on the 14th of December at Qcity. So we are urging all and sundry to fill up Qcity Arena for Hussein Dada once again, right? His tickets are going for $400 advance, right? Ahead of the event. At the gate 600, VIP 1,000. I repeat, 400 ahead of the event, that is advance ticket. At the gate $1,000, right? So we are now the numbers to dial in case you want to that you want to ask, you can dial on these numbers 461 3616 977 3616 977. These are the numbers to dial if you want to reach out to Hussein's team regarding the modalities. Availability of tickets, particularly advance tickets, and so many other things that he has assured that he will be sorted. Yeah, because we organized, I mean, well-organized team. Use organized, but well-organized team, so to speak. And we are also affiliated, right? The baddest domain is affiliated to this major structure, this major project of Hussein Dada. And then my great MCs, MC99 and Empress, will be at the event, right? To properly manage the stage, backstage, and to master the event in a very, very, very grandiose manner, right? So that is it. Hussein, you know, has qualities that, you know, I personally would spew, right? I've made mention of this on several occasions though. And then I said it. One of the reasons why I have been subscribing to Hussein's channel is because of his youthful swagger, right? Devoid of his youthful swagger, his humility, right? Yeah, his decency, you know, right? His PR. All these are reasons that definitely made the dude stand out. Very, very smart dude. So we need the likes of Hussein in our sector, right? Because he is also another formidable luminary in the Gambia's creative sector. So we cannot, you know, stop pronouncing that, right? We cannot exhibit myopia regarding Hussein in his greatest capacity as one of the most talented artists in the Gambia. So December 14th is waiting for all your representations, your presence, right, your attendance and everything. I am so much optimistic that it's going to be a well-attended event, and I will be back here on the baddest domain perspective to give you post-event analysis, you know, around Hussein's event and so many other events, including our event, of course, right? So let's move on to our third point, right, on today's baddest domain